Welcome to episode number 2 of our Honda Civic long-term diary. In this episode, we are going to cover how the Honda Civic drives in a multitude of different driving environments.
We're on a long drive at the moment, we're quite a way into it, so I can now finally give a verdict on how this Civic drives over a longish distance. There's an ease to driving this car. The ride is really good, it's very forgiving. There's a sport mode on here. What I like about sport mode is it does stiffen things up a little bit, tightens things up a little bit. Let's not go over the top and say it turns this car into a sports car, alright, but it does tighten things up nicely, which is really cool. Not a fan of automatics. I prefer the engagement of a manual. I mean, I like the fact it does have the sport and paddle option to engage you a little bit more, which is nice. It's nice to know that they are thinking about you, doing driver engagement and a bit of fun. Everything is really nicely put together in here as well. So when you are driving along, everything is here where it needs to be. They've got your speedo right there.
Right turn.
Thank you.
Immediate left turn ahead.
Then here you've actually got an information screen which is right next to it, which displays everything from whatever music you listen to your current range. It doesn't take your eyes onto the actual navigation system, which is really good. It's got this cool lane indicator thing. I have to show you this. It tells you when you're drifting out of it. It's actually a really cool feature. This automatic gearbox does about 44 miles to the gallon on the 1.8 VTEC engine that this is. If you get a manual, you actually get 47 miles to the gallon. I'm looking at about 400 miles on this pretty full tank. I've been doing my research on this model of Civic, and the diesel engines, the DTEC engines, go upwards of 70 miles to the gallon. So if you're looking at a Civic, go diesel. Yeah, so all in all, it's a really good car, easy to get around in, motorway, town, country roads. The car is dynamic, it adapts to the environment very well. Very straightforward all around on this car. There's nothing that's too complicated or like they've tried too hard to do something. Everything just seems well engineered, very straightforward, and I like that about the Civic. There's a simplicity about this car which I really like. With the equipment that it's got and the trim of this particular car, it brings the Civic to a level of more premium than the lower models. And I think they should offer this on the more base trims as well. Again, just to give the Civic a more premium feel. As for today, that is just drivability of this car, and stay tuned because we have got plenty of more on its way.
In 500 yards, left turn.
Thank you.